This is sweet, sweet. This is sweet, guys. What an amazing trade. As you see, guys, it is dripping, it's melting, and it's a very sweet entry, guys. Okay, guys, this is the trade I just gave out to my VIP, and as you can see, they are all smiling to the bank right now. So, guys, quickly I'm just gonna show you how and what made me took this trade. But first of all, if you've not subscribed to this channel before, I'll ask you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video so some other people will learn from this. And also don't forget to turn on your notification to always get amazing stuffs like this whenever I post them online. And so, guys, like I said, this is a trade I gave out to my VIP. So if you are not on my VIP list, you are seriously not, like, you're missing a lot, guys. So you need to be on the VIP. Just check on the description page, you'll see a link to my WhatsApp number. Just chat me directly so we can talk. And if you need someone to teach you and be a good mentor and turn you into a professional trader, chat me up too. Let's talk business. We also do account management. If you've been blowing your accounts and looking for someone to manage your account properly for you, just hit me up. And also on the description page there's a link to my free Telegram group which you can join and meet other traders too. We also drop strategies and free signals there as well. So, guys, quickly, without wasting much of your time, I'm just going to show you how and why I took this trade. Just sit back and watch this video so you can learn one or two. So, guys, this is it, guys. As you can see, there was a little bit of a strong buy at this position here. Okay, the market was actually on an uptrend. It was buying, okay, at this point, so till it got to this level, which we see to be the overbought level, like the buy limit. Okay, this this should be like the overbought level. And you see, after it got to this place, this must be a resistance zone, and that's why we're having a reversal at this point. So you're probably taking like the buy limit. Okay, so now what happens when it got to that position? It started supplying a sell signal. As you can see, it started selling from here. So now what would you use to know that okay, this market is actually going to sell at this point? So you can actually be looking for a sell trade. Now this is where price action comes in. Like I always say in any of my videos, like if you really want to succeed in forex, you have to understand price action because it's the key in trading. Okay, so now that's why you need a good mentor who can actually teach you all these things, because scalping and just catching spikes and other strategies is not really gonna help you. Okay, they are just going to just limit your knowledge and just make you focus on just picking small candlesticks. You're never gonna know how to make a swing trade, hold trade for hours, for days, and make yourself good sum of money. So now that's why you have to understand price action. Price action is very important, the support and the resistance, the trend line and all that. So, guys, so now as we were saying, this we take this to be on the overbought level. Okay, the buy limit. So now, and when it got there, and it's also a resistance zone. So when it got there, now you see that it started supplying some sales candlesticks, which you can see from here. So what happened? Okay, it started selling, guys. Let me bring an arrow. Okay, so as you can see, it started selling, guys. And when it was selling, okay, it got to this position here. Okay, and after getting to this position here, what happened? Okay, we had a little bit of a buy trade. Okay, so now you ask yourself, what made this trade stop at this level and now started buying again? Okay, that tells you that this place, it's a strong zone. So it's what we will call the support level. Okay, it's what we call the support level. So now that is a strong zone. So that's when you bring in your line, okay, and you place it at that point. Okay, so now this tells you that this is a strong zone. Now why is it a strong zone? As you can see, there are so many candlesticks struggling around this very zone. As you can see, if you count them, there's so much candles here that whenever the trade comes down to this position, it has a little bit of a pullback. Whenever it comes down, you had a little bit of a pullback, and the same thing happens here too. So you can see so many candlesticks around here struggling to break this position. So that tells you that this place, it's a strong zone, which a market is likely to have a reversal whenever it gets to this point, except it's a very strong bearish trade. Okay, so now what happened? So now what happened? Now there was reversal here, and we had a little bit of a buy trade. So even if maybe I came in and I made this trade at this point, I wouldn't really know what to do. I would be thinking it's a buy trade, okay, at this point, because we had a very strong buy trade here. So and we will take this to be maybe a little bit of pullback, trying to start another probably a lower high at this point to create another high that will be higher than this previous one. So but what happened, it had a little bit of reversal and we had a buy trade. But what happened, it got to this point and it stopped buying. Got to this point and it stopped buying. And when you look around, you see that so many candlesticks here too have been rallying around this place, trying to break this very zone. Many candlesticks around here trying to break this zone. So that tells you that this zone too is a strong zone. Now that makes it a resistance zone. Okay, so what happened when this actually candlestick approaches this line? There was a pullback. Okay, there was a pullback here again and it started selling again. Now we are still watching. Okay, we're still watching. It started selling again and it got back to this very point here which we had our first support zone here. As you can see, when it got to this point again, there was another reversal trying to buy again. So what happened when it got up? It stopped at this point here. I had a little bit of a sell trade again. So now what does this tell you? It tells you that we are having a sell trade. Okay, the price is now actually going down instead of going up as we were planning it to go, because we were thinking from here we're going to have another buy trade that might probably give us a high that is higher than this previous one. But instead, okay, the market started selling. It came up here and created a low, which is that's why I say price action is very important, because if you understand price action, that's when you understand this video and explanation I'm trying to make right now. So now it created another low. This is what we call the highs and the lows. Okay, so now you now see that there was a low here which is lower than the previous high. Okay, this is you will say that this is a high and this is a high, but this very high is lower than the previous one. So that's what we call the lower high. Okay, there was a high and a high, which is the lower high. And what happened again? From this point, the market started selling again. Okay, and when it came to this very support zone, there was a reversal trying to buy the market again. And what happened when the market then got up to this position here? There was another reversal that pulls it down again. So what happened? You see that this high is lower than the previous one, and this one is lower than the previous one. So what does that tells you? It tells you that we are having a downtrend from this position here. Okay, so that's when you now bring in your trend line. I'm bringing your trend line like this. Okay, so what do you see from here? You're having a downtrend. So now what are you expecting when you're seeing that the market is on a downtrend? You look for selling opportunity. So now I noticed that this was a downtrend and the market is actually selling at this point. It's no more buying. So that was its buy limit, the overbought level. So it wasn't buying again. Instead, it was trying to sell at this point. So now seeing that the market is now in the downtrend and is trying to sell. So what did I do? I waited for a perfect opportunity for me, which I can take a sell trade and make my money. So what happened? See that the market was rolling around this place, creating creating the lower highs and all that. So now let me not take much of your time, because I didn't see when all this was happening. I'm just trying to explain to you why I decided to take the sell trade, because after analyzing from this point, I noticed that this is a downtrend, so I'm supposed to look for a selling opportunity. Though I was not around when all this happened, I just came in and I saw this trade around this position here. Okay, when I came in, this is the candlestick I saw. Okay, this is a candlestick that I saw that was trying to sell. So now, after analyzing, I noticed that it's going to sell. It's a selling market. So what did I do? After seeing this candlestick here selling, I didn't just rush into the market to sell, because I knew that this is actually a strong zone. Like as you can see, we have so many candlesticks, like I said before, rolling around this place, trying to break this position to have a free flow. So what happened? I had to wait to make sure that there was a break at this point. So you notice that when this particular candlestick came, it stopped. Okay, and now brought out another candlestick. That's the difference in the time frame. Okay, this is 1 hour time frame. So after this candlestick finish, another candle came out, and what happened? It started selling and it broke this very position that we were waiting for it to break. Okay, but what happened again? There was a little bit of a pullback here, trying to buy, and it was struggling, trying to sell, trying to buy, trying to sell, trying to buy. And what happened? It had a little bit of a bullish candlestick that actually had a reversal at this point. Okay, so even at this point now, you see that that's why I said it's good to understand the support and the resistance. Okay, because at some point a resistance might turn to a support. If the a price actually break that very position, it now turns to a support and no more resistance. So now as you can see that from all this resistance we had here, it went all down to this point here. So now they say that the market is now playing around this place and not going up to this area again. So now the market was trying to break this position, but it couldn't. Okay, it now came down to this point again and started coming up again, trying to buy, but still had a reversal at this point here. Okay, so now this now becomes our resistance zone, which is a very strong zone at that moment, and I was still waiting for the market to give me a perfect time for me to initiate my sell trade, because I know this is a downtrend. I'm supposed to look for a sell trade so I can send out to my VIP for them to start selling and make money for themselves. So now I waited, because in Forex you have to be patient. So what happened? I saw that the market now created another low. So as you can see from the beginning that I showed you guys, you can see from the beginning I showed you guys, you see that this was okay. We took this to be the first high. You notice that it now created another high which was lower than the first one. It created another one which was lower than the previous one. Even when this one now came, it surpassed this one. But what happened? It touches the trend line. That's why all these things have to be in play. The support and the resistance and the trend line, all of them work together, because if it doesn't work on the support or resistance, it will work on the trend line. So now this other candlestick, it was a little bit higher than this one, but it now respected this trend line that was here and started selling again. Okay, and when it sold, it now came to this point like that we were before. So there was a little bit of a push up and a green candlestick trying to break this very position here, but it couldn't, because this point to it's a resistance zone, and it started selling again. So this is where I was like, okay, if it actually break this very position from here, that is when I will make my entry. Sorry, this line was here, guys. This line was here. So I was now waiting for this particular candlestick to break this position, so that it will actually give me a clear chance that okay, that place has been broken. Now it's a free flow. I can now initiate my trade and start selling. And what happened? It broke the position just like I expected. So when it now broke the position, that was when I now made an entry. Okay, as you can see, I didn't make any entry at this point because this was still a resistance zone. Okay, so we are trying to look for a perfect entry. And where would that be? It's when this place is being broken, because I might enter the trade at this point, and what happened? I have a reversal that might take me up to this point, and that would be a huge loss for me. So I wouldn't want to take that. I have to be sure that this place is broken, and when once this place is broken, I'll be sure that whenever the trade probably maybe have a reversal again, it now be this place now that it will now have another reversal and it can't pass here again because it's a strong zone. So now when I announced that the trade has broken that position, I made my entry and I dropped it for my VIP for them to start selling. Okay, and what happened? As you can see, we had a free flow from here to here. Our TP is just a little bit close here, though we can't see because of the screen. So any moment from now we'll be hitting our TP. As you can see, we are melting, it's melting, and we are milking the market, guys. So don't fail to join our VIP today. If you've not been on our VIP team, guys, you're missing a lot, because every day we milk the market. My VIPs are always smiling to the bank every single day. We make money on it. It's a money making team, guys. So don't fail to join us today. Okay, is that you join for mentorship, is that you join for VIP, or you join account management, anyone, guys, but I promise you won't regret any choice you make to join us today. As you can see, it was a massive trade. It's melting, guys, and we are making a whole lot of money from this trade. So guys, that's what I wanted to show you guys, how we made this money today, and how you can learn on how to trade boom and crash. Even any other paper from boom and crash, any other forex pay. Just understand price action, support and resistance, and how you place your trend line. You're good to go, guys. As you can see, that what helped me in catching this sell trade, and it came out very clean and sweet. As you can see, guys, it's melting and we are making a whole lot of money, guys. So don't fail to join us today. Okay, guys, don't forget to like this video, share the video, and also subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed before, so you can learn a whole lot, because I post a whole lot of stuff here that will actually improve your trading skills. So guys, don't forget to do any of those for us. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification to always get new videos whenever I post them online. So guys, I hope you learn um something for this video, though I won't be able to teach you everything here. I was just trying to show you why I took this trade. In case you see something like this on your chart, you can remember, okay, you saw it somewhere, so you can actually take that trade. So guys, thanks for watching the video. See you some other time. Bye.